Hello friends, today we are turning a king-sized pillowcase into an apron. Here is our king-size pillowcase. I have already seam ripped all around, so ta-da. Then ironed it. I used so much starch, like I can feel that it is still stiffly, because if it's something like a pillowcase that's been in a shape for so long, it really wants to hold that shape. So made sure that it was all starchy, ironed, really ironed out. This already has this cute little ruffle on here. That's gonna be my bottom. I'm going to cut out 2 strips from the top. Then I'm gonna see whatever I have left over to be big pockets. Ruler, that is exactly 4 inches wide, water-soluble pen. Now we're measuring at 9 inches. If I cut it like that, that would be a massive pocket. Look, massive, massive pocket. Ooh, I think I have some rickrack. The first thing that I'm going to do is take this and sew it along the ruffle, which might be a little bit finicky. Learning the machine might help you use the machine for some reason. Okay, so now that we have the rickrack on this, I feel like the next obvious step would be to sew up the sides of these guys. The rickrack is being a little finicky with it. All right, that is past the rickrack. We're safe sailing now. That bobbin's getting close. We might get rid of that bobbin today. Seamed together. Now something that I can do, yeah, I'm going to take this and this, get that sewn all together too. And I think I'm gonna need to turn the iron on for the next part. Alrighty, so the iron is heating up. Cut our pocket strip, folding it over. We're gonna cut it in half. We're doing this step next instead of ruffling up the apron, because we are going to want the pockets installed on the apron before we get into the apron ruffling. Getting a little bit of starch, making sure the middle of our apron tie, our little sash, is nice and crispy. You know what? I think that I'm also going to turn in some edges on the apron ties. Turn that up a little. That's about a 1/2 inch. And just put the iron down. So the waist tie is all folded and ironed, but not sewn down yet. That will come later. So the pocket. That seems like a deep enough pocket. Starchy spray and iron. Done. So now I'm going to sew down this part and then put the rickrack on about maybe this high. Maybe. We have just a wee baby bit of rickrack to put on the tail of our sashy bit. I know that I said that I was gonna put the last little bit of rickrack on the tie. Bobbin tension did not like that. So we're just gonna skip that part. Now that I have my pockets pocketed, I think about there seems like a good place for a pocket. Just scoot it down a little bit. And then the mirror image for this side would be approximately yay so? Yay, don't you agree? Yay, yay. And these pins should be just far away enough where I am sewing that I won't need to take them out until I'm done sewing. One more, there we go. Make sure the needle is all the way down. Turn 90 degrees. Press your foot back down. Yep, that is exactly where we want it to be. Now for the other one. So, going to put very long stitches in this to create my gathers. I did play bobbin chicken and lost when doing the pockets, but You know what, we rectified that. I do not have another bobbin of white. I'm actually out of white thread. The top thread is actually my backup bobbin of white. I'm using a blue thread right now instead of white, which we'll just deal with. This is pretty relaxing. It's very repetitive. Autism brain like the repetitive. On my waistband here, that is the center seam, and I have marked about where it goes a little bit past my waist there. So that might be about where I want that to go, and in the center, to the center though. More pins. Now I'm just gonna kind of ease the ruffles in. I'm gonna spread them out a little bit, just ease them in. So I'm pretty satisfied with that side. See? Roughly. Okay, where's my tomato? I need my tomato. Ooh, this is how much we have left of the tie, and this is how much we have left of the thread. Let's see if we can make it. Fingers crossed. We did it. We did it. This is how much thread is left. Still a little sniffly from the show yesterday. Yeah, I pretty much took towels and whatnot into the apron just for easier access when I'm bopping around the kitchen, so that I have something very handy to just wipe my hands off and get to do something else, wash and wipe, you know? So as far as the apron goes, I think that I made the pockets a little awkwardly long, just because when I put my hand in here and relax, my fingertip is maybe a centimeter off of the bottom. So in hindsight being 2020, maybe instead I should have had the pockets be horizontal instead of vertical, thus allowing for a long bar or two long bars or segmented and whatnot to allow more pockets in the front. And I feel like if I were to do the 2-pocket apron again, I would probably have them a little bit more centrally located. Just I think that I put these a little too far out to the side. But this is functional, stylish. I'm glad that I had enough rickrack to put on the sides and the pockets. I think that that's just a cute little touch, and I don't usually use rickrack, so I found a way to diminish my stash a little bit. If you enjoyed this kind of video and maybe want to see more pillowcase projects, feel free to list that with any questions, comments, or concerns down below. New videos should be out on Fridays, but not every Friday. So if I were you, I would like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so you know when I actually do post. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye. I left a pin in here. Ooh, that kind of was bad. Okay, my hearing just went out in one ear. Why am I orange again? Owie.